welcome back everybody to another shave review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Taylor of Old Bond Street. This is their Royal Forest shaving cream. A little different. This is kind of like the grandfather of shave creams, shave soaps. It's much different compared to like the standard soaps that you'd see. So it's got like this little clear cap over the top. I'll peel this guy off. It's literally like a paste. So it literally looks like icing is the best way I would describe it. Icing to a cake. Smells really good. Smells very clean. Kind of like a spicy, woodsy, maybe a slight little bit of apple almost. Yeah, it smells good. I've never tried Taylor of Old Bond Street. I just know it's a very popular shave soap line. Thought I'd give it a shot. I didn't see a matching splash to go with it, so I'm just going to be using the Barbershop, just a classic scent from Sterling. I did a previous review on it. Just a good solid, scent that kind of goes with anything. It says right here, inspiring fragrance with notes of bergamot and apple. Yes, mid notes of jasmine, black pepper. Okay, I did pick up the pepper, spicy. And a lingering base note of amber and vanilla. Okay, maybe a little bit. It's more just like a spicy, clean scent. What caught my attention is just actually the title, Royal Forest Shaving Cream. I do like that pine scent. I was thinking it was going to be more along that line. It's not really. It smells good. Maybe a tiny bit. Yeah, maybe. But it smells good. Anyways, I think I'm going to do the lathering bowl with this guy, just because I don't really know how it's going to perform. Yeah, it's interesting how kind of, I guess, thin you would say it is. Anyways, excited to do another review on a different razor here. So this is the Henson. Ended up getting their sensitive skin model. It's a very, very tiny bit of blade exposed on this guy. Kind of a different style. Instead of a rounded head, it's kind of squared off. Buddy of mine, he got, I believe, the moderate. They have like a mild and a moderate, I think, of this particular one. Now, they do have a very expensive one that's made of titanium, I think it was. This one's just aluminum. It's extremely light, almost too light to where I'd actually prefer, I do prefer heavier ones, like the one I did in the last video, the Viking. Good razor, I like it. I'm glad I broke it out again, but I like the weight of that one, to where this one is paper thin, barely any weight to it whatsoever, but doesn't mean it's not going to shave well. Heard nothing but great things about it. I think I'd give it a shot. It wasn't the cheapest safety razor. I think it was around $70 for this razor. But yeah, HS, I think it's Henson's Shaving. On the back side, they got two very large ports. Just one little separating point right here. Shouldn't be an issue with getting the soaps out. Also have a different pre-shave we're going to try today. This is, who's this made by? I forget. It's just Tonic Shave. It's a pre-shave oil. So I've never used an oil before. Again, this had good reviews. Figured I'd just give it a shot. Get my own 2 cents on it. Anyways, I'm gonna get my face wet and we'll jump right into it. Literally, maybe I shouldn't have got my face wet. I should read the instructions on that. Because water and oil doesn't typically bode well. It seems to be going on okay. Don't really feel it. It's not really slick. Curious how that's gonna work. We'll see if I even notice a difference. Because I do know what it feels like to not shave with pre-shave. I am a big pre-shave guy. And this feels like I just put nothing on my face. But I did do a generous 3 pumps. Also the water that's still on my hands from just the water, because it isn't oil. Duh. All right, brush here. Now I don't expect this to be very thirsty of a soap. Let's just do, yeah, you can see it's so, it's literally like frosting. So that's probably too much. I'm gonna start with that. Get in the lathering bowl here. And then I'll just take the brush. And we'll start working it in there. Okay, wow. Effortless lather. Just started and it's already way up there. I can tell I still had too much water on the brush. So when I say there's too much bubbles, this is what I'm talking about right here. So when you see a lot of bubbles like that, that means you've got way too much water in your soap, which means I still didn't flick enough water out of the brush before doing it. So I think I did add enough soap though to where I can kind of work with it, and I'll just keep going for it and see how it turns out. Yeah, that's gonna be just fine. So again, lathering bowls are nice. I do like them, but when you're done, it's one more thing that you do have to clean, which I don't care for, because I do take apart every one of my razors and clean them and dry them after every shave because I want them to last forever. Wow, this does a fantastic lather. Let me get it all scooped up here to show you guys. Very silky, fluffy lather. This is like the perfect lather I always try to strive for with doing a dirty lather real quick. Smells good. Oh yeah, see, perfect. Interesting. I like it so far. We'll see how it performs. I do believe this is a tallow-based soap. I didn't read the ingredients. We'll see. Very silky soap. I like it. And this is only a day and a half worth of growth, so there's not much to knock down, but I do work tomorrow, so I do like to go in with a clean shave. And I typically shave the night before, so I don't have to wake up earlier. All right, let's give it a shot. Now the scent on the face, I will say, it's not nearly as strong as directly out of the can. It's just a nice scent that's not too overpowering. It's a nice clean scent. Let's see here. Nice clean scent. All right, very nice. Very smooth, very slick. Nice razor. If you have the money, I would say so far this razor is great. If you have the money, it is nicer to have a heavier weighted razor compared to like a super light one like this. The performance of the razor itself is excellent. I just do really enjoy more weight to my razors, and I think their titanium version may be slightly heavier, but again, titanium is a very light metal as well. But I do think it would still be slightly heavier than aluminum. And this is an aluminum body. Some people may like lighter razors. I like heavier razors to where the actual weight of the razor is doing most of the work for me, as opposed to me guessing how much pressure I should apply downward. Now you shouldn't ever have to apply really pressure, but it comes to a point to where if it's a featherweight razor like this, if you think you're just gonna let it do its thing, it's not gonna work. So far, very nice on the first pass. I will say I can feel the blade cutting, but I still have a lot of stubble left on that first downward pass, to where with the Edwin Jagger or even the most recent Viking, it does knock down more on the downward pass, to where this still feels like I have a 5 o'clock shadow. So we'll see how well it takes down everything on the upward pass. I'm planning on just doing 2 passes today. You can see a nice scar here from nicking myself. Terrible. All right, do a quick little wash here. All right, get back into it. So far, great soap. I do not care for this at all. Some of you may like shave oils. It says handcrafted organic oils. Apply a pre-shave oil as a first layer to improve the quality of your shave by hydrating, protecting, and softening your beard. Dispense 2 pumps into the hand and massage onto face to soften the beard. Apply cream, gel, or soap as usual. Made in the USA. Safflower seed oil, castor seed oil, grape seed oil, Tanaka lime oil, and vitamin E. I don't really notice any difference comparing it to like Parasso. I couldn't even tell really if I put anything on my face. It's a pre-shave. I can always tell on a sensitive part of my neck. And it could be my first time shaving with this razor too. Typically, it's not a good idea to shave with a new razor, with a new soap, and a new pre-shave. But why not? So I'll give it another go on another shave with stuff that I'm very familiar with and know how it shaves and how it works, just to give it a true and honest take. But I will say, I am not impressed. Very interesting. I mean, it's very, oops, sorry about that. It's a very smooth shave, and it's knocking it down pretty good. I do feel certain spots that are missing it. You know, talking about with applying too much pressure, right there. So going up, I pushed in too hard. And nicked myself, but that's all right. The shave soap, it's great. I really like it. It's definitely not as, I guess the word I would use in this situation would be, it's not as slimy, would be the word I would use to describe it or compare it to other soaps. Like in other videos, like I'm pretty sure it's just wiped right off. It's actually not too bad. Kind of pushing it around rather than just wiping it off. Comparing it to Ariana and Evans or Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, it's not quite as sticky or slimy, slick as theirs. But I will say the scent is fantastic. The actual shave has been fantastic. This razor has been fantastic. That is user error, that's not the razor. And again, it's my first time shaving with this one, so I'm still kind of learning it. Okay, upward pass pretty much knocked down everything. I still do have the patch here and the patch over here that grows sideways, so I'm going to do a third pass just for those two sections. All right, yeah, it smells really, really clean, really nice. I could definitely see this being an everyday shave soap. If you're a person who likes to just find one that you like and stick with it until it's gone, and that's just what you like to use, I would give this one a shot. Yep, took it right down. Excellent soap, I like it. I'll definitely add it to my rotation. I did just get another soap from Bar Stern Man, and I'm pretty excited to do a review on, hopefully sometime in the near future. I was a little irritated today when I got it in the mail though. I had ordered it from West Coast Shaving, and the box had looked like it'd been stomped on by a horse. And I opened it, and sure enough, the splash had completely been smashed, even though they had it inside of a protective little bubble wrap sleeve, which they typically do. It usually isn't an issue. It's the first time I've had anything break from them, and it's not their fault, it's the shipping fault. Whether something smashed on top of it or they just weren't careful with the package. This is actually the soap I got. This is Bar Stern Man's number 42. It's Petunias, Ambergris Tea, Pan Galactic Gargle Blaster. Kind of neat artwork they got on the front there. It's like an old, looks kind of like either a really old man or almost like a dog with a coat on. Anyways, I'll do a review on that another day. So, really enjoyed this soap. Again, it is kind of strange how silky it is. But it just smells very clean. Yeah, I like it. It's very nice. One of these days I'll tell you a soap that is just garbage. So far all the soaps that I've had have been pretty decent. I do have a few in my lineup that I will do a review on, that I already know how they perform, that are not good. Just so you don't think every single video I put out is going to be a positive review, because they're not. Just like this one, the pre-shave oil. I don't think I'm ever going to buy another oil-based pre-shave, just based off of this, but I'll give it another shot. Maybe I didn't add enough, maybe I added too much. I did 3 pumps, but I didn't really feel like I put anything on my face when I did it. Could be just me or user error, because I've never used a pre-shave oil. I've always used some sort of cream base or lotion based, and that's always been super slick. Anyways, gonna get my face washed off here. Everything turned out great. Little nick closed up on itself, so I'm not gonna hit that with a styptic. Don't have any other nicks, no real irritation. Overall, really pleased with the Henson. Definitely will be a regular used razor. It's a very close competitor with the Edwin Jagger. Might even be actually less aggressive than the Edwin. I'd compare it more to like a longer handled Merkur 34C, but maybe even then less aggressive than that. Really liked it. Did a great job of taking down the hair. It's comfortable, and I didn't hack my face to bits. Anyways, get my face washed off, throw the splash on there, and we'll call it a day. All right, so I will say, after washing my face off, I can still feel the oil on my face. And with water on it, it's actually pretty darn slick. Weird. Yeah, I'll have to give it another go. With this soap, I know, well, this is all 100% brand new stuff. I rarely ever do this, but I was excited to give everything a try. Yeah, it's still there. That's weird. Huh. We'll see. Maybe after the post-shave, it's going to actually hydrate the skin. Maybe that's the whole purpose of it, actually. Yeah, interesting. All right, give this guy a quick shake here. Again, this is alcohol-based, and I did have them throw the menthol in it. You can see the with menthol in there. This is the barbershop blend, or scent. Excellent scent. Excellent scent. You can literally, if you're going for a splash, if you're not a big splash guy or you like to match your splashes like I do. Oh, God. Oh, man. Sorry, this guy kills when you put it on. Holy cow. That feels good. Once it soaks in, you start getting that cool wave from the menthol. This is just with medium menthol. I'm pretty sure they have one where you can do double menthol. Sterling's got some pretty good stuff. But anyways, with that splash, yeah, it's one of those splashes that you can use pretty much with anything. If you didn't want to spend the money on different splashes, because they are expensive, it's pretty much like buying an additional soap. If you're going to do a matching splash, they're typically $18. To where the soap costs you around $18 to begin with. So it can get pricey when you start wanting to match every single soap you have with a splash like I do. But I like to have variety. Some days I don't feel like using the barbershop, to where some people may be perfectly okay with that. Just getting the brush and the bowl cleaned out here. To clean it out, I literally just run it under water, and I keep running the brush in circles underneath the water. Does a good job of getting all the soap out of the brush. I always run my hand through it just to make sure I got everything out. See, nothing's coming out, nothing's left on my hand. Nice clean brush, let that hang dry for the next time. Again, I only do use the razors one time. Another thing I wish is these guys would make more butterfly razors. This is a 3-piece razor. There is absolutely no overhang of the blade at all. It's completely encased inside this. So you don't have to worry about cutting yourself on any of the edges. You just grab it, pull it apart. Ugh. And there's the blade. So, nice little 3-piece razor. Again, I only use one blade per shave. Again, I did it with the Wilkinson, the saloon version, the India version, because I'm very familiar with that blade, so I would know how it cuts, how it's supposed to feel, and multiple other razors when I'm using a new safety razor I've never used. Overall, the ports in the bottom here to get everything kind of pushed through there and washed out, effortless. Did a good job. Unlike the Edwin Jagger, to where they did a bunch of small ports with these little brackets that are in between each of these ones. It clogs it, to where I had no issues whatsoever getting the water in through there and washing everything out perfectly. Anyways, I'll get that dried off in a minute here and put back. Yeah, and I hope you enjoyed the review today, guys. Again, this was the Taylor of Old Bond Street, the Royal Forest shaving cream. So it's not technically a shave soap, I guess. It's a shave cream. And it looks like it's based out of made in England. London, made in England. Very cool. Anyways, very good soap. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you do like, what you don't like, what you want more of, what you would like less of. Anyways, until next time, I'll see you later.